In the previous video, we have seen that we have studied about law of demand. In law of demand, we have seen that there is inverse relationship between the prices and the quantity demanded. That means the consumer is always and always willing to purchase more and more quantities of a commodity if the prices would get lower, right? Now today we are going to study about the reasons of law of demand. That means we are going to see that how this law is satisfied in various conditions. The first thing that we are going to study is about the law of diminishing marginal utility. Now what is law of diminishing marginal utility? It says that as you consume more and more units of the commodity, the additional satisfaction will start reducing. आपने एक ग्लास पानी पिया, थोड़ी सी प्यास कम होगी, आपने दूसरा पिया, थोड़ा और, तीसरा थोड़ा और. That means what? कि as much as you will drink or as much as glasses of water you will be drinking, the additional satisfaction will start reducing. धीरे धीरे आपका satisfaction उससे कम होने लगेगा. Now, how law of demand satisfied in this condition? Let's suppose if a commodity is available for 10 rupees, right? If a commodity is available for 10 rupees, correct? Now you are having 30 rupees in your hand. You are having 30 rupees in your hand. How many commodities you can purchase at last? 3 units of a commodity. Yes or no? Yes. That means your satisfaction will be over when you are going to purchase the 3 units of the commodity. Now just tell me one thing. If the prices of this commodity will increase, correct? If the prices are going to change from 10 to 20, would you like to purchase more commodities or will you able to purchase 3 units of the commodity? No. You will not be able to purchase that. But if the prices of the commodity will decrease now, fine, it is going to decrease from 10 to 5. पहले 10 था, अब 5 हो गया. Yes. So would you like to purchase more units of the same commodity? Definitely you will purchase that. That means when prices of the commodity was 10, you were purchasing 3 units. Now when the prices are going to reduce, अब आपके prices कम हो गए 10 से 5 पर, तो क्या आप और additional units purchase कर पाएंगे? Definitely you can. So you can at least purchase 6 units of the same commodity. Now what it want to show you that कि a consumer satisfaction will be possible only with the given prices. अब आपका satisfaction 3 यूनिट्स खरीदने के बाद खत्म हो जाता है क्योंकि आपके पास पैसे ही नहीं है, ठीक है? तो आप चौथा यूनिट तो खरीद ही नहीं पाओगे, तो आपका satisfaction 3 यूनिट्स पर खत्म हो गया. जब प्राइसेस आपकी कमोडिटी के कितने थे? 10. अगर प्राइसेस बढ़ जाते हैं 10 से 20 हो जाते हैं तो आप कम यूनिट्स खरीद पाओगे. Let's suppose you will be able to purchase only 1.5 unit of the commodity. Yes, but if the prices are going to reduce, अब prices अगर कम कर दें, हमने 10 रुपए से घटाकर अगर उस कमोडिटी को 5 रुपए पर बेचना शुरू कर दिया, तो क्या आपका satisfaction 6 यूनिट्स तक जा सकता है? Yes or no? So now when the prices of the commodity will decrease, only then the consumer will be willing to pay more. Hence what it is showing कि as the prices reduce, suddenly the demand of the commodity has increased or the satisfaction of the consumer from same commodity has increased. Clear? Second point, substitution effect. What are substitute goods? You might have seen in the previous video. Substitute means alternatives which you can have. Like if I talk about Pepsi and Coca-Cola, for example. Fine. Let's suppose if Pepsi is available for 5 rupees and Coca-Cola is also available for 5 rupees. दोनों 5 rupees के लिए available. Now tell me one thing बेटा, अगर मैं इसके prices को थोड़ा सा reduce कर दूं, ठीक है? If I going to reduce the prices from 5 to 4, मैंने इसके prices को कम कर दिया, 5 से 4 कर दिया, लेकिन कोको कोला अभी भी 5 रुपीज की ही मिल रही है. सडनली बताओ क्या होगा, किसकी डिमांड इंक्रीज होगी? यस, द डिमांड फॉर पेप्सी विल इंक्रीज. अगेन इट इज शोइंग व्हाट, इवन देयर आर टू अल्टरनेटिव्स. वी कैन गो फॉर पेप्सी, ईदर वी कैन गो फॉर कोको कोला. फाइन, बट इफ द प्राइसेस ऑफ द सब्स्टिट्यूट गुड विल डिक्रीज. अगर पेप्सी के प्राइसेस 5 से 4 हो गए तो लोगों की डिमांड किसके लिए राइज होगी? फॉर विच गुड द डिमांड विल इंक्रीज? यस, इट विल इंक्रीज फॉर पेप्सी. इज इट क्लियर? ओके. द नेक्स्ट वन इज द इनकम इफेक्ट. नाउ व्हाट यू आर गोइंग टू शो एन इनकम इफेक्ट? जस्ट टेल मी वन थिंग. यू आर एबल टू अर्न 20 rupees. इनकम इफेक्ट में वी आर गोइंग टू मेजर आउट आर इनकम, प्राइसेस एंड डिमांड. माई इनकम इज 20 rupees पर डे, फॉर एग्जाम्पल. क्लियर? आउट ऑफ 20 rupees आई वॉज एबल टू परचेज 2 units. 20 rupees मेरी इनकम थी, 2 units मैंने खरीदे. कब? जबकि कमोडिटी की जो यूनिट, when I have purchased 2 units, when the commodity was available for me 10 rupees each. यानी कि कोई भी commodity, let's suppose I will take X commodity, was costing me 10 rupees each. So out of my given income as 20, I was able to purchase 2 units. मैं 2 unit खरीद पा रही थी. Now tell me one thing. If the prices of this commodity will decrease, अगर ये मैं जो कमोडिटी का जो प्राइस है, अगर मैं इसको घटाकर 10 से 5 कर दूं, द मेन थिंग दैट यू आर गोइंग टू रिमेम्बर हियर, मैंने अपनी इनकम को कम ज्यादा नहीं किया. मैंने क्या बोला? केवल कि जो मैं कमोडिटी परचेज कर रही थी, द कमोडिटी विच आई वॉज परचेजिंग फ्रॉम द मार्केट, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू रिड्यूस इट्स प्राइसेस. अगर उसके प्राइसेस कम हो जाए, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? That means the consumer with the same income will be able to purchase more units of the same commodity. Is it clear? What will happen? That the consumer will be able to purchase more units of the same commodity. Clear? Now point is about the additional customer. If the commodity was available for 100 rupees, fine, there is X commodity which was available for 100 rupees, and there were only few customers, those who were able to purchase that. Now tell me one thing, if I am going to reduce, अगर हम इसके prices को reduce कर दें, let's suppose now the commodity is available for 40 rupees, prices 100 से कम होकर कितना हो गया? It become 40. Can I say that the customers, those who were not in the position to purchase the commodity at the time of 100 rupees, when they come in the position to purchase it for 40? Yes. That means that when the prices of the commodity will decrease, then it can increase, or there will be increase in the number of customer, or the people, those who were not able to purchase the commodity at 100, now they will be able to purchase the commodity when the prices are going to reduce from 100 to 40. और जितने number of customer will increase, what will also increase? The demand will also increase. So hence it is going to show that कि as you are going to reduce the prices of the commodity, the additional customers or the demand for that commodity will obviously increase. Clear? The last point, different uses. Now take any commodity which is having the alternative uses. For example, if I say as ghee, ठीक है, मान लो घी जो है that is worth 500 rupees now, ठीक है, अभी वो 500 rupees का अवेलेबल है हमारे पास. Now tell me one thing, we are using ghee for making vegetables, we are using it for sweets, we are using it for chapatis, we are using it for many things, we are using it for roasting, so many things, ठीक है, बहुत सारे alternative uses हैं घी के. Now tell me one thing बेटा, if अगर इसके prices is going to increase, अगर इसके prices 500 से बढ़कर 1000 हो जाता है, so can I say that or will it be proven that its demand will decrease? डिमांड डिक्रीज कैसे होगी? पहले सुनो ध्यान से कि अगर घी के प्राइसेस 500 से बढ़कर 1000 हो जाते हैं, देन व्हाट विल हैपन? द पीपल विल रिड्यूस इट्स ऑल्टरनेटिव यूजेस. लोग बाग उसके जितने भी ऑल्टरनेटिव यूजेस हैं वो कम कर देंगे. ठीक है, वो क्या करेंगे? मान लीजिए वो स्वीट्स कम बनाना शुरू कर देंगे घर पे, या फिर उसको कंजम्पशन में बहुत ज्यादा नहीं लेंगे. धीरे धीरे उसके ऑल्टरनेटिव यूजेस जो है कम होते जाएंगे. क्लियर? और जब ऑल्टरनेटिव यूजेस कम होंगे तो अल्टीमेटली क्या कम हो जाएगी? दी डिमांड. सो दैट इज अगेन गोइंग टू प्रूव दैट एज देयर विल बी इंक्रीज इन द प्राइस ऑफ द कमोडिटी, सडनली द डिमांड फॉर घी विल डिक्रीज और द ऑल्टरनेटिव यूजेस ऑफ दैट कमोडिटी विल डिक्रीज. So these are all the reasons for law of demand, which is going to prove that yes, law of demand follows in an inverse relationship where the prices increases, the demand decreases, and if the prices decreases, then the quantity demanded will increases. Now we are going to see the exceptions for law of demand. That means there are some of the conditions where law of demand is not going to be satisfied. Now, what is the first condition? Status symbol. Now, let's suppose if there is a person who wants to just show their prestigious lifestyle, they want to show their status in society. So, for them, even if the prices of the commodity will increase, they will not reduce their demand. For example, let's suppose if I talk about Apple mobile phone. Now let's suppose Mr. X is a person who wants to show his status in the society. So it doesn't matter for him कि whether the Apple phone, now let's suppose it was available for 60,000. Even if it is going to increase to 80,000, then that person is not going to decrease the demand of that Apple phone. The person who will be having the status symbol, they will always be purchasing the Apple mobile phones. Clear? The next is fear of shortage. Now there are some commodities in which a person is thinking ki in case in future if we are having the shortage of that commodity, then what will happen? Let's suppose for example let's take salt. ठीक है, salt का example ले लेते हैं. The salt is going to have shortage in future. Anyhow, you have got the information कि there will be shortage of salt in future. तो आप क्या करोगे? आपको fear हो गया कि in case if it is going to be short, then what will happen? तो even if at present time आपको क्या लगा future में the salt will get shortage or there will be shortage of salt. So what you are going to do here is कि even if the prices of salt is going to increase, let's suppose it was available for 10 rupees, but now due to shortage it is available for 50 rupees, let's suppose. So even though the prices are going to increase from 10 to 50, but you will or the demand for that commodity will increase. क्योंकि लोगों को यहाँ पर डर हो गया कि अगर फ्यूचर में कम पड़ गया या नहीं बचा तो कुछ भी प्राइसेस मैटर नहीं करेंगे. प्राइसेस कितने भी बढ़ जाएं, द इंडिविजुअल विल ऑलवेज लाइक टू परचेज दैट और द डिमांड फॉर दैट कमोडिटी विल इंक्रीज. सो इवन द प्राइसेस आर इंक्रीजिंग, इवन द डिमांड विल इंक्रीज. क्लियर? द थर्ड पॉइंट इज अबाउट इग्नोरेंस. Now tell me one thing. Let's suppose I am willing to eat Maggi. मुझे तो मैगी ही खाना पसंद है, ठीक है? Let's suppose it was available. You already know that Maggi was available for 10 rupees. पहले 10 रुपए की मिला करती थी. Now it has increased to 12 rupees. ठीक है? अब आप इग्नोर कर रहे हो कि भाई कुछ भी हो जाए, whether it is available for 10, whether it is available for 12, whether it is available for 15, 10, 12, 15 कितनी की भी मिले, I am ignoring the prices. It doesn't matters for me. If I have to eat Maggi, I will eat Maggi. So what is the word ignorance showing here? कि sometimes the things or sometimes the people are ignoring the prices of the commodity. It doesn't matters to them कि how much it is increasing. They are just ignoring the prices and their demand is being consistent or it can increase. Clear? So even you can see here is the demand, the prices are increasing and even the demand for the commodity is increasing. The next point, fashion related goods. Now there is a jeans which is in fashion trend. Okay, let's suppose there is a jeans which is in fashion trend. It is worth of 4,000 rupees. अब ये तो fashion में है, ठीक है? Each and everyone would like to purchase that. भाई सबको हमें तो खरीदना है. It is in fashion, so we have to purchase that definitely. Let's suppose Kareena Kapoor has wore that jeans in any movie. तो fashion में आ गई वो धीरे धीरे. अब खरीदनी है तो खरीदनी है. It doesn't matter for girls कि how much it is going to cost for them. The demand for that commodity will increase. So anything will come in fashion. Yes, anything which comes in fashion or trendiness, then the persons are going to purchase that by not thinking about much more the prices for that commodity. Next is necessity of life. If there is anything which is necessary for the lifestyle, let's suppose if I talk about turmeric, ठीक है? Turmeric is a very basic thing which is used in pulses, cereals, each and everything you are using that. ठीक है? Let's suppose the prices of turmeric is going to increase. Let's suppose it was available for 10, but now the prices are going to increase to 20 rupees. Will the people purchase that? Yes, definitely. The people are going to purchase that because it is a necessity of life. You have to have turmeric in the food. आप उसको ignore तो नहीं कर सकते कि भाई turmeric नहीं डालो और खाना ऐसे बना लो. It cannot happen. So even in that case, your law of demand will not be satisfied. Even though the prices are going to increase, the demand for that commodity will also increase. And the last point, change in weather. Now let's suppose there is rainy season. Clear? We are having, let's suppose now we are having rainy season. Fine. Umbrella was costing 10 rupees. Now due to the heavy rainfall, the shopkeepers have increased the prices of umbrella. ठीक है, rainy season है, rainfall बहुत ज़्यादा excessive हो रहा है, and shopkeepers have increased its prices. They have increased the prices from 10 to rupees 30. Let's suppose, fine. They have increased the prices from 10 to 30. Tell me one thing. Are you going to decrease its demand? No. So again, what will happen? Even though the prices for the commodity have increased, then the demand for the commodity will also increase. That means people are going to purchase umbrella in the rainy season even though the prices will increase from 10 to 30. It is not possible to satisfy the law of demand in these conditions.